Coming to you from the Black Goat 39 studios, this is the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast, episode 136. Now here's your host, the Guru of Sports. Hello, sports fans, and welcome. Welcome to episode 136 of the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast. I am your host, the Guru of Sports. Hello, sports fans, and welcome. Hey, whoa. What a day in sports today was. I'm telling you, this has been one of those days that you got to get up for. And believe me, I am hyped, I am pumped, I am ready to go. Not like last week. Last week was just a one-off because, I was actually really tired. And I apologize for, not really having the enthusiasm that I usually have. Day-to-day things go on, and you know how things go. Everybody's life is, dealing with something or, situations and everything. But I just want to say that, hey, look, you know what? I was tired. I was tired, and I got to admit, and I'm sorry that I wasn't, my hyper 100% self. But believe me, today I am. And I'll tell you one thing. This has been a great day in sports. Only because I started a war. on Facebook this morning. I said, hey, why not get up early in the morning and create some controversy? All right, and, let's say it like this. Start some shit, I did. I really did. The Guru always starting shit. Once in a while he does. But you know what? Hey, look. That's what I do. The Guru has always been a thorn in the side, a pain in the ass to Philadelphia fans. And hey, look, you know what? What's the good thing? What is the best thing that I could do early in the morning on a Saturday morning? Saturday, October 15th, 2022. What do you think I do? What do you think I did? Actually, what do you think I did early this morning? I got up. I wrote something on Facebook, started some controversy, and had a lot of fun doing it. Believe me, I did. I had a lot of fun doing it. But you know what? I look at it this way. It's all in fun. And, hey, this is what I do. I like doing what I do. Believe me. It's funny to me. All right. I'm going to fly solo again today. I had a guest, but, she wasn't able to make it. But, we did talk, and I want to tell you that my guest, Jody Martin, is going to be with me pretty soon. I really enjoyed the conversation that we had, and she's busy. And, I look at it this way. When people are busy and they have stuff to do, hey, I understand that. That's not a problem. But, I did try to, I reached out to her and we talked for a while. And I tell you one thing, she's a very, very loyal and dedicated Cowboy fan. And I know that you Eagle fans probably wouldn't want to hear from a Cowboy fan, but you know what? I was thinking about bringing her in and, keep starting the stirring up the mess that I actually caused earlier today. All right, so anyway, I'm going to fly solo today, and I'm going to be able to, just do the things that I usually do. Coming up on the podcast today, I'm going to have the college wrap, and I got, oh man, it was some doozies in college football today. And believe me, the biggest doozy and the best thing I saw all day was when Alabama, yes, the Alabama, supposedly the strongest team and biggest name in college football, lost today to Tennessee. And it just made me so happy. Yes, indeed. Because you know how Alabama always gets a pass, automatic pass to the college football championship. Hopefully they won't get it this year, because you got a lot of teams out there like USC, Ohio State, Michigan, Tennessee, Ole Miss. All these teams are undefeated. And yes, they are very, very good. But I tell you one thing, the polls better not come out and say Alabama drops to number 5 or number 3 or whatever, And the last couple of weeks it's been happening because, hey, Ohio State, didn't play that good against Notre Dame, and they dropped down from, 3 to 4 or something like that. And then, Alabama barely beats Texas or so, and then they drop down from 1 to 2 or 3, So, I really hate that system of them moving the teams down just a little bit, especially if it's somebody in the SEC. I'm not a big SEC fan at all. I'm a Big Ten loyalist. Loyalty to my Big Ten, teams in the Big Ten, Maryland, Rutgers, Ohio State, Michigan, I don't really like Penn State, so, anyway, if Michigan, goes out and loses or something like that, it kind of, I'm not a really big Michigan fan, but, it's like, I can't really hate Michigan for what they've done or supposedly have done. Lucky last year for beating Ohio State. Golf clap. Whatever. But, like I said, I'm a Ohio State, apologist. I love Ohio State, and I'll never say anything bad about Ohio State. I'll say something bad about Michigan or Penn State or Michigan State or Iowa or Wisconsin or whatever. But the thing about it is that you got to look at it this way and be real. If those teams are undefeated, they better not put Michigan ahead of any of them. And, and like I said, hey, I'm on Twitter arguing with people about, how Alabama gets that, that little break in between their schedule when they play someone like Austin P or whatever the hell their name is, or San Montana State or something like that. They get that little, push game or kick around game in the middle of their season while every team in the Big Ten is playing each other and surviving and trying to get to the college football playoff. I've seen this all the time, and that's one of the things that really irks me about the SEC. How in the hell you going, hey, I understand teams get, play teams that are, lower level teams. But, why is it that Alabama, Georgia, and all these big schools in the SEC play their kick around game in the middle of the season? That's pretty messed up. And I really don't like it. Like I said, everybody in the Big Ten are fighting to get up in the standings, and they play each other. You'll never see Ohio State playing a, Akron or so in the middle of their season after the season already started. No. Only Alabama and the SEC can get away with that crap. But that's crap anyway. So, all right, coming up on the podcast today, like I said, college rap is going to be in the after this, right after I talk here. News and notes are going to be in the second part of the first half. Poo-poo of the week. We got poo-poo of the week this week, so we're definitely going to have to talk about that. What's pissing you off? I got one thing that's been pissing me off that I got to get off my chest. Victory Cigar. I got to give out Victory Cigar this week because of all the stuff that's been going on. And yeah, I did say something bad about Philadelphia, the Phillies, but hey, you got to give them credit where credit is due. They knock off the world champion Atlanta Braves, and they move on to the National League Championship Series for the first time since 2008 or 2009 when they lost to the Yankees in the World Series. Remember that now. Phillies haven't been good since that time, I guess. So, hey, lucky them. They're going to the NLCS. All right, in the second half, I'm going to do the NFL picks of the week, and I'm going to wrap this thing up, and then we're going to get up out of here. So, like I said, I really, really appreciate you being with me today. I'm going to try to keep it under an hour. Try to keep it somewhere around in there. I know that, when I have guests, it runs a little bit longer because I want to catch up with my guests and make sure that, I introduce to you guys who the guest is and, some kind of relationship towards me. So, it's like it's like kind of like a homecoming, and one of the things I like to do is, I like to have conversations. I don't really have interviews with people. I don't like interviews because, interview is something that you do when you go to a job thing, or interview is something when you do when you, those things. I don't like interviews. I like to just have conversation with people. And that's, who I am. The guru likes to have conversation. So, anyway, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a short break right here. I'm going to be back with the college rap. And, I guess we'll do news and notes right after that, too. All right. You guys hang with me. Glad you're here with me. Episode 136 of the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast. I'm your host again, the Guru of Sports. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you some of the things that came across my Facebook page when I, stirred up that little bit of controversy this morning. Anyway, you guys take it easy and hang with me. I'll be right back. And this is episode 136 of the Guru Talkin Sports Podcast. And first up, the voice actress lady. Here she is to take us into our first break.
You're listening to the Guru Talking Sports Podcast.
All right, folks, we're back. Guru Talking Sports Podcast, episode 136. I did want to update you guys on what's going on in the MLB playoffs, and I guess this is actually a part of news and notes right now. The New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians are in the sixth inning of Game 3 of the American League Divisional Series. The Yankees have a 4-2 lead over Cleveland, top of the sixth. And I'm actually, right now I have on the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros, and they are tied at 0 going to the top of the 16th inning. Yes, this is a 0-0 game. And I think basically they didn't use Houston. I think has almost used up all their pitchers, and this has been a really, really tight game. And this is the first home game for Seattle, the Mariners, since 2001 playoffs. And I'm actually rooting for the Mariners. Uh, Dodgers and the Padres are going to be getting together here pretty soon. Matter of fact, let me see. They start at about like 9:30, and right now, if you're keeping score at home, it's about 9:30 right now in the evening. I'm actually still having some of the the college football games on, and I definitely want to go to the college wrap and let you guys know about what's going on, what happened in the college game today. All right, first off, Michigan. I know I usually don't give Michigan scores because Ohio State, I'm a Buckeye. Who cares about that team up north? Anyway, they rolled Penn State today, 41-17, and Penn State looked like they look terrible. Oklahoma finally woke up. They beat Kansas today, 52-42, and that game. I watched a little bit of it. It didn't really look close at all. But I'll tell you one thing. They're showing the home run from the Yankee game. And showing it is actually 4-2 still. 4-2. They just showed a preview, a highlight of it. Syracuse, they're 6-0 now. Syracuse is actually ranked number 18. They probably will move up a little bit. They beat North Carolina State today, 24-9, and congratulations to Syracuse. The Orange, I like them. They're pretty good team. I'm glad that they're doing pretty good. Miami finally got a win. Mario Cristobal's team beat Virginia Tech 20-14. Colorado won their first game of the day for the season, and they beat Cal 20-13. Wisconsin they lost to Michigan State 34-28 in overtime. Georgia, which is to me the best team in college, they beat that mess out of Vanderbilt. 55-0. Ole Miss, another one of the teams I kind of look at. Some of these teams I really keep an eye on because, if Ohio State has to match up with any of them, I kind of like scout and see what they look like. Ole Miss beat Auburn 48-34. Texas finally, they've been playing pretty good football. They had that loss to Alabama earlier. But Texas, they beat Iowa State 24-21. Now, here's some big ones. TCU beat Oklahoma State in overtime, 43-40. Tennessee, what can I say about Tennessee? They came through. They broke a 15-game losing streak to Alabama. 15 years. They haven't beaten them since 2006. They beat Alabama 52-49 on a knuckleball field goal. What about like 48 yards or so? 45 to 48 yards. I'm sorry. I can't remember what the official field goal number was. But I tell you one thing, that was a crazy scene in Knoxville. They look really, really crazy. I mean, they took down the goalposts and everything, and they're gonna get fined for it. But you know what? Like one of the announcers said on the college wrap-up show, they got 15 years of money saved up for that. They haven't beaten Alabama in a long, long time. So I'm glad that Tennessee won. I don't like Alabama. I'm just happy that they lost. Anyway. All right, so that's it for James. I want to mention this. My son's college, he went to Georgia Southern. And I'm a big Georgia Southern fan because of the school he went to. He's an alumnus, and like I said, I'm a proud dad of alumnus of Georgia Southern. They beat James Madison, and James Madison was they're pretty good. They actually was ranked 25th in the country, and they basically were undefeated. They beat them 45-38, and to tell you the truth, I watched a little bit of that game, and they look really, really good. They look really, really good. And like I said, most of these scores are right now, they're finals. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Washington just beat Arizona 49-39. Florida Atlantic beat Rice. They beat them 17-14. LSU is putting it on Florida right now. They're still in the third quarter, 42-21. And I'm scrolling down and looking at some of the other stuff that's going on. Nebraska, they're losing to Purdue right now, 27-20. Notre Dame is losing to Stanford, 10-0 in the third quarter. At halftime, you got Clemson beating Florida State 24-14. One of the games that I did play earlier, I did go out and I try to get a couple parlays going, and I haven't been having no damn luck with no betting of anything, and I'll tell you this story after these scores. Anyway, Kentucky and Mississippi State are tied at 3. They're in the third quarter. And USC, like I said, USC is pretty good. They're beating Utah. I like Utah. I thought they was going to be really, really good, but they lost to UCLA. And that score is 28-14 just before halftime there. And there's some other late games that probably, they're going to, mostly all of the games I gave you right now are the games that are important and very, some of these scores are final and some of these scores are, like I said, still going on. All right, so here, I want to tell you about this, okay? Now, I have a account with a certain, I'm not going to mention their names, a certain place that I can do bets with. Now, I don't understand this. Why is it that I can't bet where I want to bet? Now, I have to be in a certain state. I have to be in the state of New York to use this app, which is crazy. Why is it that I can't bet anywhere? It's my damn money. If I want to lose it anywhere, I want to lose it anywhere. I don't understand that. But anyway, I played this parlay with Kentucky and Illinois. Kentucky to cover and Illinois to cover. Actually, Illinois won their game today, which is good because now I got one more that I have to, Kentucky has to at least cover the spread on this one so I can win some money. Not much, but, hey, I try. I bet, Guru bet a little bit or so. I'm not going to tell you how much I bet. But anyway, I do bet on them. I haven't won in a while, but I think I got a good winner today because, like I said, Kentucky's ranked 22nd, and Mississippi State is 16th in the country. So if they can cover the spread, I can win some bread. That rhymes, right? Anyway, so other than that, I tell you what, let's go to the poo-poo of the week. Hey, how about voice actress lady? Give me something.
Phew-wee. What's that smell? Is that the poo-poo of the week, Guru?
It sure is. I'll tell you one thing. There's been a lot of poo-poo this week. Believe me. A lot of poo-poo. Now, my first poo-poo of the week is going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah. And the Guru is fair. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I am fair. I am very fair. Now, if one of my teams loses or they stink, I'm going to give it to them. They're going to get it. Jacksonville, I tell you the truth, since I've been doing this poo-poo of the week thing, I think Jacksonville has got the most poo-poo of the weeks of any professional team I ever covered, other than the Lakers and other than the Raiders sometimes. And see, the Lakers, the Raiders, and Jacksonville, those are my teams. See, don't come up here and say that I'm unfair and I'll be picking on Philadelphia fan all the time. Because if you stink, you stink. And I'm going to call you out on it. So that's how it goes. How in the hell do you lose to the worst team in football? Easy. What do? You basically just lose. And it makes me mad, makes me upset when you can't beat this team and they don't have no wins. You got to beat a team with some wins. Oh gosh, they just piss me off. Anyway, I tell you what, they get my first poo-poo of the week. My second poo-poo of the week goes to no other than Ron Rivera. I tell you what, I'm going to take a little break and I'll be right back and I'll tell you about Ron Rivera. Hold on a second. This is episode 136. I am the Guru. I'll be right back. Here's voice actress lady.
You're listening to the Guru Talking Sports Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Guru Talking Sports Podcast. This is episode 136. And I actually got a surprise guest on the line. And first of all, I have to introduce him. Yeah, he's another Philadelphia fan. And, oh, boy. Well, I actually, I wanted to make sure that I say this. He's a Philadelphia fan, and I have no problems with him because he's a good kid and one of my favorites. And actually, I'm sorry, Kaden, the sound just the applause thing just went off. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Kaden Sauce Guru. He's in the house. Kaden Guru, how are you today?
I'm amazing. How about you, Guru?
I'm okay, as long as you don't come in here and starting that Philadelphia stuff, okay?
I mean, it's just a great day for Philadelphia sports. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I guess. It was a good day until you came in. You know I love you, man. Hey, you know what? All right, first of all, I want to say great game yesterday, even though that, you guys didn't win. I'm very proud of you because you tell everybody what happened.
Played a few defensive snaps, got a few tackles, went in on a receiver, caught a first down, almost first down catch.
I think you got robbed on that.
Yeah. It was near the chains. They pulled out the chains. It was like, they didn't give me it, so it's all right.
I should have went out on the field like Hank Stram and said, no, you marked it wrong. You marked it wrong. It's right. It should be right here. So
they should have used the Raiders tactic where the ref pulled out an index card and put it right next to the football.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I tell you what. This is what in the middle of poo-poo of the week. Now I want to give. What do you think? Ron Rivera should get the poo-poo of the week also?
No, I do not think that Ron Rivera should get it because he stuck up for his quarterback. He stuck up for his player, and I feel like that's not something that's worth being poo-poo of. I feel like that's a good indication of where this team's going to be headed in. So I don't think he should get it because he stood up for his player.
All right. Well, I thought that he should have got the poo-poo of the week because remember the first part of the week that he said, why is it that the Philadelphia, the Giants, and Dallas are playing pretty good? And he said, why you guys can't compete? the first thing he said was quarterback.
Yeah, I do think there is some situation at quarterback, but football's a team game, and yeah, quarterback makes up a big part of football, but you still have other skill positions and linemen and stuff like that aren't doing their job. So I don't think it's entirely on Carson Wentz's fault, but I feel like he did have some blame there due to his poor performance.
Well, see, that's the thing. You're a Carson Wentz apologist. Remember when Carson Wentz was with you guys? You thought that he was the next big thing. Remember?
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Sounds like Ron Rivera was trying to run him out of Washington. He wore out his welcome everywhere. It seems like.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah, well, like I say, Carson Wentz. I don't know. It's just something. It just seems like it's just kind of went down ever since. He had his moment in 2017. So
kind of derailed his career.
Yeah. So, all right. Now I got a question for you. Now I'm bringing this back today, and this is the first time I'm gonna have it, and it's called. The thing is called "What's Pissing You Off?" Kaden GURU, do you have anything that's pissing you off?
I'd say just in general, refs in general, they kind of piss me off.
What, like the refs in your game or what?
Yeah, the refs in my game, the refs in the NFL, the refs in college. Basically just refs that aren't doing their jobs. They really take a toll on me.
All right. Well, I look at it this way. Well, I was going to, I had a personal one that I wanted to do, but I'm not going to do it. Only because, I don't know. I look at it this way. If I'm working all day, why is it that Miss Guru can't go get the mail? Yeah, I'm asking you. Do you think I should be pissed off about that?
No, I don't think you should, because that's it's part of your house too, and
Yeah, but I've been working all day.
I know, but she's she washes the house and takes care of the dogs all day. So
but she ain't doing nothing. She can walk around all right, we ain't gonna get into that. What?
Saved yourself a close one.
Huh?
I said you saved yourself a close one.
Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna mention that one. Okay. Anyway, so what's up with you? How you been? You been okay?
Yeah, I've been good.
Yeah, it was good to see you yesterday.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I know. I know you just like looking at your handsome dad, right?
I don't know about all that, but
hey, and one thing, I like to do is I like to joke around, and one thing I noticed that Kaden GURU is is very, very, he laughs at everything that I do because he thinks that I'm crazy. So it makes a good thing that we both like to laugh at each other and laugh with each other, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Got to keep you guys updated on the scores in this in Major League Baseball. The Yankees now have a 4-3 lead in the top of the 7th inning, and they are now going to the 17th inning down in Seattle, and it's still 0-0. And the top of the 17th, and Houston is batting right now. McCormick is coming to the plate. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated with that. Okay, so Victory Cigar. You have anybody you want to give a Victory Cigar out to?
Bryce Harper.
Oh, here we go. Hey, wait a minute. You going to bring this Philly stuff in here. Now, you know, I dealt with 2 weeks of Philly fans telling me that the Eagles were going to beat the Jaguars, and oh, okay, all right.
I just want to give the whole cigar to the entire city of Philadelphia.
Oh gosh, here we go.
How great we are and how passionate we are.
Here we go. Y'all gonna start marching down Broad Street now?
Yep.
Oh, come on now. I want y'all wait until at least y'all try to, at least, you're gonna lose something. One of your teams is gonna lose. Now,
I don't know about that, but
now I got a question for you. Are the Flyers ever gonna be good?
yeah, Flyers is 2-0 right now.
Gosh. Yankees just scored another run, so it's 5-3 now in the top of the 7th. And Yankees are trying to get that third game. They'll be 2-1 over the Guardians if they end up winning that game. The Dodgers and the Padres have just started, and they're delayed right now. And like I said, the other score is 0-0 in the top of the 17th. Okay. I'm going to give a victory cigar to... Man, I was thinking about this. Aaron Judge. I did mention that a couple weeks ago, and I did mention it on last week, but, I got to give a victory cigar to Aaron Judge. He actually hit a home run tonight, and, he's been having a very, very bad series. And the other day he struck out 4 times, the golden sombrero, and then he went 0 for 5 in that. But he actually hit a 2-run homer today to put the Yankees up. So I got to give it to Aaron Judge. All right, now, do you have any other victory cigars you want to give out?
Yeah, I got one more. I want to give one out to Marlon Briscoe. Rest in peace, Marlon Briscoe, the first black quarterback in the NFL. Just want to give him a victory cigar.
You know what I got this week, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I got his jersey. I'm gonna actually frame that, and I'm gonna put that up in here in the man cave. Right now the studio is being redone, and next week we're getting some new stuff. So the next time you come over here, the studio will be different looking. So I just wanted to let you know that. All right. So okay, now before we go to halftime, I want to mention fantasy football. How you doing in your fantasy?
I think I'm 3-2 right now, and I essentially get a bye because I play the league team. So.
Oh yeah, I had to. For the folks out there, we had to create a league team because one of my other fantasy guys, he couldn't play this year because he's battling some health problems. But I want you guys to know, and how do you think I've been handling the league team as a commissioner?
I think it's been pretty good. You just have some players out right now.
But see, I look at it this way. I want to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, you can trade. Well, the trading period for the league team is closed. But, I wanted you guys to make sure that, the guys in that division that has a league team, they automatically get 2 wins, So, for us guys in the other division, we can pick out a player that we want. But the thing about it is that we got to make sure that this team is actually viable because the next owner I pick for this league is going to have a pretty decent starting point, So I figure that's kind of fair, right?
Right.
Yeah. Even though I picked up Montgomery off the league team and he hasn't done anything. So, it's basically, so-so. I'm 4-1 and I got the second bye in the league. I'm actually, how many teams? I think I'm the only team that's 4-1. There's 2 other teams that's 4-1 in my division.
Yeah.
In the Al Davis division.
Yeah.
So, we've been pretty good. I think everything has been pretty good. And you know that the buys start this week, right?
Yeah, I got Derek Carr. I'm going to sit him. I picked up Kenny Pickett off waivers, and I'm putting him in my offensive player position.
Yeah, I know you picked up Kenny Pickett. I saw that, and I was like, oh, jeez, here we go. He picked up Kenny Pickett.
I have Jameis Winston on my bench, but he's always hurt, so.
You can play him. He ain't no good. Yeah. I'm just teasing. All right, yeah, that was a good pickup for Kenny Pickett. I actually have him in my other league, and I'm not sure if I started him. But I picked up Geno Smith, and he's been pretty good.
Yeah, he's been solid. He's been playing better than Russell Wilson has all season long.
Yeah, I think now that, Denver should really consider buyer's remorse after that one. So
yeah.
All right, so we're basically done with this. We're going to go to the half, and then when we come back, we're actually going to do the picks of the week, and then we're going to wrap this thing up because, like I said, it's just, we're going to try to keep it a little short and try to do, try to get you guys out of here. But, like I said, it's good to have a surprise guest. Kaden GURU is in here, avid Philadelphia Phillies fan, and Phillies, and, Oh yeah, I do want to mention one other thing. I'm glad the Braves lost, so, they were talking a lot of mess, so, I just can't believe that Philadelphia actually won. So you know that if the Dodgers lose, the Phillies will have to go to San Diego to play the Padres, right? Or the Dodgers, because they're the lowest seed.
So. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we can take on any team right now. We have that momentum, and we just need to carry it into the NLCS.
I gotta admit, you guys have been pretty hot. So I've been joking around, and like I said, I've been messing around with these people on Facebook. But you guys have been pretty good. I have to admit that. I can't deny the fact that you guys have been pretty good, and kind of shocking. I'm surprised, but what can I say? I'll tell you what. Before I leave out of here for this this break, I'm gonna read you this here. I want to see a full out border war between the Cowboy and the Eagle fan bases. There are some great content for the Guru's podcast. Oh yeah, I started this. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let me see. I gotta see if there's anything I can actually read in here, because some of these comments are just, I can't read these. Some of them are just really, really kind of bad off the air, on the air. I know I can say anything on this podcast because this is my podcast. Black Goat Sports doesn't care what I say. So anyway, let me see. Let me see. I haven't. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Okay, this is what I actually wrote originally this morning. I'll read this one to you. Okay, Philly fans, we all know we all know how this goes down. The Eagles are not going 17-0. The Phillies will eventually wake up and realize that the World Series is just a pipe dream. The Flyers, well, it's been 50 years, right? The Sixers, LOL. Okay, enjoy this little run while it's lasting. Let's talk soon. The Guru is always right, like always, LOL. Okay? What do you think about that one, Kaden GURU?
It is what it is. People out there have mixed opinions about stuff and their negative doubts. I don't really mind it.
Don't you think it's funny? I started a war on Facebook today.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
All right. Well, I tell you what. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you enjoy, being the brunt of the Philadelphia joke that I usually I mess around with. But anyway, I really appreciate you being here, and we're gonna go to halftime. Where's Goaty's dumbass at? All right, Goaty. You still upset because the Buccaneers ain't playing good? Yeah, he don't like the Buc. He likes Tom Brady. He just doesn't like when the Buccaneers aren't playing good. So, all right. So I tell you what, folks, we're gonna go to halftime. Um, this is the Guru Talking Sports Podcast, episode 136. We'll go to break, and taking us into break is our voice actress lady. Hold on a second. Here she is.
You're listening to the Guru Talking Sports Podcast.
Welcome back to the Guru Talking Sports Podcast, episode 136. I'm here now with Kaden GURU, and we are going to do the picks, and then we're going to call it a night because, hey, like I said, we've been doing pretty good. Okay, I'm going to get you updated on the baseball scoreboard. And I forgot to tell you that if you didn't notice it, hockey started this week. So, hopefully I won't be disappointed by my LA Kings again. And like I said, Kaden, do you think the Flyers are going to do anything?
I think they're going to do something in the earlier part of the season.
Well,
they might not make the playoffs because they have a new coach, but they have a really young squad and personnel, so we'll see.
Now you know who their coach is, John Tortorella.
Yeah,
and he is he's a different cat, but you know what? He's a good coach. He won a lot. He was with Tampa Bay. He was with the Rangers. He was with the Columbus Blue Jackets. He won a ring with the Tampa Bay.
Huh? He won a ring with Tampa Bay in the early 2000s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Just remember, Tampa Bay's got like 3 rings, and
they're an expansion team.
Yeah. They got more rings than the Flyers and my Kings. Not put together because then that'll be 4. So, anyway, here's the update. Houston and the Mariners are going in. They're in the top of the 18th inning. So that's 2 ball games they done played. And basically, like I said, everybody I've seen play in this game. I don't think the actual, or yeah, they do. Houston or Seattle has 1 guy warming up, so I'm not sure if they then used up all their pitchers or whatever. This is really, really getting nervous time. So that's on that one. The Yankees are winning now 5-3. They're in the top or the bottom of the 7th. And the Dodgers, I think they just started out in San Diego, and it's still 0-0 in the top of the 1st inning. They were in a long delay. I don't know what kind of delay they were in. And I don't know if they were in a rain delay or whatever. Let me give you some hockey scores right quick. The Flyers beat the Canucks today, 3-2 in a shootout, and the Florida Panthers beat the Buffalo Sabres 4-3 in a shootout. And right now, there's a couple games going on, and we have a home run by the Astros. Oh, jeez. Pena just hit a home run, a solo shot, and the Astros have now just taken a 1-0 lead in the top of the 18th, and that might be a fork in the Mariners. I hate to see it. Kaden, Seattle played pretty good this season, and I hate to see teams like this go down, but especially with the Astros with their cheating asses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, All right, we're going to go to the NFL picks of the week. Here's my voice actress lady. She actually got something for us.
And now it's time for Guru's Picks of the Week.
Thank you, voice actress lady. And we are now in week, what is this, week 7?
I don't know. I'm so out of
Yeah, it's week 7. I forgot to. You know, this is so long. This is a long, long season. 17 games is a lot. All right, I'll tell you what. Here we go from the top. Kaden, do you want to? Okay, you're gonna pick against me since you're here. So we're gonna have a pick 'em of the week, and all these are from CBSSports.com. The odds and everything, because usually, like I said, I usually bet with certain. I usually go to Vegas Insider, and I didn't get a chance to go to Vegas Insider this time. So let me get my marker out here, find my marker, and now we're going to go to the picks of the week. All right, Kaden. First off is the Baltimore Ravens are going up to MetLife Stadium up in Jersey to play the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. I know you like them very much, right?
Sure.
Even though they're in your division, right?
Correct.
All right, so the Ravens are a 5.5 point favorite. Who do you like in that game?
I like the Ravens. Lamar came off of a shaky performance, but I think he'll bounce back and pick off a Giants team.
And now it's time for Guru's Picks of the Week.
Oh, excuse me a second. She actually wanted to talk again. She said it's time for Guru's Picks of the Week. I know that. I'm sorry about that, Katie. All right, so you got the Ravens going. I like the Ravens in this one too. So we're both going to take the Ravens. And 5.5 points. Saquon Barkley's been doing pretty good, but I still don't think that the Giants are. I don't know. If they win this game, they'll be legit, right?
I wouldn't say legit. I say they'd be formidable.
All right. So I'm gonna pick Baltimore. Okay. The next game on the docket is Cincinnati. They're going into New Orleans to play the Saints. Cincinnati is a 2.5 point favorite. Who do you like in that game?
I'm taking Cincinnati on this one. No Jameis Winston. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out. So just give me the Bengals. Yeah.
Take the Bengals in that one?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals too. I think Cincinnati is starting to come around now. I think they're starting to come around. Okay. Next game on the docket is Jacksonville is going into Indianapolis. No Jonathan Taylor, no Nyheim Hines, and Indianapolis is a 1.5 point favorite. Who do you like in that game?
I'm actually taking Jacksonville.
Why?
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good game.
Why? See,
why not?
But see, you said that they were going to have a good season. I still don't see it. After they lost to Houston last week, I'm still pissed off about that.
I see them getting their revenge on another AFC South team.
But Indianapolis just beat Kansas City. So, I mean, do you actually think that they can beat them?
Yeah, I can feel the upset.
Okay, I'm going to go with you. And now that we done picked 3 games the same, I'm going with Jacksonville. I never bet against Jacksonville, not unless there's actually money on the line. Okay, next game on the docket is Minnesota. They're a 3 point favorite going into Miami. Who do you like in that game?
Give me the Vikings on this one. I feel like after all the Tua and then the Teddy Bridgewater injury, I don't even know who they're starting at quarterback.
I don't know. They said the third stringer. He's been taking those first team snaps. So I don't know.
Let me get the Vikings on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Vikings.
Situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings too because I need Jefferson to go off so I can I don't think I'm gonna have a really big problem with my fantasy matchup in our league, but I think that Jefferson should have a good game. Okay, we both gonna take Minnesota in that one. All right, Cleveland is at home and they got New England. New England is actually a 2.5 point dog. Who do you like in that game?
I like New England in this game. I feel like after their shutout win this week, they're gonna double up on their wins. So let me take New England.
All right, I'm gonna take Cleveland in the 2.5 points. I'm gonna lay the 2.5 points on Cleveland only because I like Nick Chubb and I hopefully he can do a lot of damage in this game. Okay, here's a good one. The Jets are going into Green Bay, and I think Green Bay is going to be really pissed off to see another New York team, and they are a 7.5 point favorite. Who do you like in this game?
I like Green Bay in this game. Even though they lost to the Giants overseas, I still think they can get their revenge on another New York team.
Yeah, I don't think the Jets are going to have the firepower to put up with Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of pissed off. We're both going to take the Giants on that game. Okay, another 1 o'clock game is San Francisco. They're a 4.5 point favorite going into Atlanta. Who do you like in that game? I know you're going to take San Francisco.
Yeah, I like San Francisco in this game.
All right. Atlanta's been pretty scrappy team. They haven't won that much, but they're pretty scrappy. But I still think that the defense of the San Francisco 49ers is better, and I'm going with San Francisco. Okay, Tampa Bay is a 9.5 point favorite. Now, I didn't see this in certain places. They are actually up to 10 points. They're a 9.5 point favorite over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't look that good. Who do you like in that one?
I'm going to pick Tampa just because, I don't know how Kenny Pickett's going to play. And I don't know. It's Tom Brady, so, yeah, let me just get Tampa real quick.
Yeah, I like Tom Brady, too. And, that other fool in here, what is his name? Goaty? Where you at? You hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes Tampa Bay, too. All right, so I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I like Kenny Pickett. I think he's pretty good, but
he needs to have a good game because he's on my fantasy team.
There you go.
Well, I already won this week anyway, but I just want to see how he plays.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You got that bye more or less. Okay, the 425 games. There's 3 of them. The Kansas City Chiefs are hosting the Buffalo Bills, and Buffalo is actually a 2.5 point favorite in this game. What do you like?
I think it's wild that they're a 2.5 point favorite, considering how the last matchups have gone. I think Josh Allen's won only 1 out of the 3 or 4 matchups, and 2 of them were in the playoffs. So, I don't really know who to take here. This is going to be 2 Super Bowl teams fighting in the AFC, but let me take Buffalo. I have them winning, but I don't have them winning by a ton. Yeah,
I think it'll be a 3 point. And to tell you the truth, I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to probably be 2017, somewhere around in there. I like Buffalo too in that, even though Kansas City's at home. And they never are underdog. I think this is the first time Mahomes has been an underdog.
Yeah, is Buffalo's defense banged up?
A little bit, but I think they still have enough. Poyer is still playing, so they should have enough to still compete.
Yeah.
All right. The other game at 425 is Arizona. They are 2.5 point favorite going into Seattle. Who you like in that game?
I like Arizona. They played a good game last week, and Geno Smith is on fire right now, but I think Kyler Murray will distinguish that fire. So give me Arizona.
All right, I'm gonna go with Seattle only because Tyler Lockett, I think he did pretty good last week. I got Tyler Lockett and Geno Smith on my team. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I can't go against the Seahawks because one of my Twitter friends is actually a Seahawk fan. And I know she'll probably kill me if I go against her. All right. Carolina is a 9.5 point underdog to the Rams going into Los Angeles. Now there's some talk that I heard that the Panthers are actually shopping Christian McCaffrey.
They're shopping Brian Burns and DJ Moore. I'm pretty sure they're trying to get rid of some of their best players. Maybe looking to rebuild.
Oh, they're talking tank mode. They already fired. They fired Matt Rule earlier this week.
Yeah, so I got the Rams just because, like, I don't know what direction the Panthers are going to head in. So
yeah, I actually took the Rams on my app, my betting app. I laid some money on the Rams. They better win by 10 points. 9.5 is okay. 10 points is okay. Anything over 10 points, I would have left it alone because I usually do. All right, so we both going to take the Rams on that. Okay. Let's go to Monday Night Football first. Denver is it.
You want to save the game of the week?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the game of the week, allegedly. All right, so Denver is going into L.A. to play the Chargers on Monday Night Football. I don't understand why they keep putting Denver on television.
I don't understand why they keep putting Dallas on prime time every year.
Oh, gosh. Here
every
we go.
Year we're forced to watch this team in prime time fashion. Like, I can't tell you how many Dallas and Minnesota or Dallas and like a top 5 team that's like they versed. So it's just so average.
All right. So, all right. Let's talk about this game first. Denver is going in to play the Chargers. Chargers are a 4.5 point favorite. Who you like?
I like the Chargers because I don't know what's going on with Russell Wilson right now.
Me neither. He stinks. That's what's going on with him. That's what he basically stinks. All right, so I'm going to go with the Chargers on that one. All right, the big game. 8:20 tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football. Who you got?
I don't really need to say. I'm picking them every week. I don't... It's my team. I'm not picking against them, you know?
Yeah, well, do you think they're going to go undefeated?
I don't think they're going to go undefeated. I think they're going to play as good as they can.
Okay. I agree with that. Okay, I'm glad that you think that they're not going to go undefeated because I don't think they're going undefeated either. Matter of fact, I think that Dallas will hand them their first loss. And with saying that, I'm going to go with Dallas.
Go ahead.
Philadelphia is actually a 6.5 point favorite, and they're playing at the Stinking Lincoln today or tomorrow. So,
are they playing? Are they playing in Dallas or?
No, they playing in Philadelphia.
Okay,
that's in Philadelphia. See, that's the thing. You guys had you got the Braves up out of here, and now you're gonna try to get Dallas out of here. Did you hear what Jason Peters said?
What did he say?
He said that I love the Philadelphia fans, but they're gonna boo me when I get out there.
Yeah, you already know.
All right, I'm going with Dallas, and for my all my Dallas Cowboy fans that reached out to me, including my good friend Jody, I'm picking Dallas, and I'll admit this right now. If they lose, I will have the second crow that I have to eat. I already have to eat the first crow, which I didn't do yet because I tell you what, what I'm going to do is that when Kaden Guru comes back to the studio, I'm going to actually eat crow, and I'm going to have him film it. All right?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I make my promise that I will eat the crow, and I will have Kaden Guru make sure that he actually films this to make sure he gets it. Okay, now, like I told you, there's 4 teams on bye this week. Detroit, Houston, Tennessee, and the Raiders. Oh, gosh. They should have got the poo-poo of the week for how they played the other night. You know, they had that game won, and they lost that game. Remember, you remember what?
What do you think about Devontae Adams?
Oh, you know what? He said that it was a mistake. I understand that, but you know, you shouldn't be pushing anybody. I mean, frustration is one thing. You shouldn't be frustrated to the point where you have to push somebody. You know, and I really think that it's unfortunate that you know the guy had to go through that, but you know, I think it was a bad decision. Actually, we're probably gonna have to bring Dante Guru back in here because remember what he said in the first episode of the football season. He said,
"Yeah, I remember it vividly."
What did he say?
He said, "I'm tired of the Raiders being disrespected, and I think that they can win the Super Bowl." But
yeah,
they're 1-4. I'm pretty sure right now.
Yeah, it's not that good, but you know, I still got faith in them. I still think they can turn their season around, but I don't know. We gotta find out how many games Adams is going to get suspended.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get like 5. You know, he probably won't get 5 games or so. But anyway, that's it. We're basically wrapped up on the picks of the week, and I'm glad that you got in here when you did. So, you know, I was in the middle of poo-poo of the week, so it was no big deal.
Yeah.
All right. You got any shout-outs before you leave?
Nah. I'm alright.
You don't never shout out anybody, do you?
No.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. I just shout out the Eagles, I guess.
Oh yeah. You have to. Oh yeah, on your pardon shot, you have to shout out the Eagles. Okay, good. All right, get out of here. Nah, anyway, I'm just teasing. I love you. All right, the Astros won that game, and Seattle's season is done. So I can't really congratulate Houston, but you know, whatever. They won, 1-0. Let me see. Let's go back and get you caught up with the other ones. 5-3 Yankees in the 9th inning, and they're 0-0, top of the second in San Diego. Okay, Kaden Guru, I really appreciate you. And are you? Do you want to hang out with me for the shout outs and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you guys, I really appreciate that, and we're done. And I want you guys to know that this has been episode 136 of the Guru Talking Sports Podcast. You guys know where to find me. Find me on YouTube, The Guru of Sports Show. Every time I do a podcast, it goes onto this page, and you can watch. You can actually listen to it from there off of YouTube. Facebook, I'm at Guru's Daily Shorts on Facebook. Instagram, you can follow me at Guru Talking Sports Podcast _podcast on IG. Gmail the Guru at Guru's Daily Shorts at gmail.com. I'm on Twitter. What is my Twitter name? Goat39 is me. And also, I want you guys to know that I do have another Twitter handle for the Guru Talking Sports Podcast. It is Mac GTS. That's Guru Talking Sports _ BB39. So check us out there. Everything is basically almost 39 because that's the Black Goat 39 Studios, and that's where I usually, that's why everything is 39. That's Black Goat Sports. All right, Spreaker, Spotify, Podchasers, iTunes, iHeart. You can find us all those on the podcast app. You can find us on there as well. Spotify too. I did say Spotify, didn't I? Did I say Spotify, Katie?
I don't think you did.
Okay, Spotify. All right. I'm looking at the game right now. They got the Yankees on. And Giancarlo Stanton is at bat. And in the top of the 8th inning, like I said, 5-3 Yankees. All right. Big props and shout outs to the Mary Mac Show on Grief. And check out her Grief Authority website. I have to get in touch with her to check on her because she lives in Florida, and hopefully everything is okay with them down in Florida. Check out my man Jeff Duarte on Cali Sports News. Everything California sports, LA area, we take care of. Shout out to my cousin Curtis and his grandson Jarrett, the Young GM, their podcast. Really, really good. Really, really informative as well. And shout out to my baseball insider, Mr. Dave May Jr. I'm going to have to bring him back in because he's a Raider fan. I got to get his thoughts on how he is dealing with this Raider situation as well. Kaden GURU is my executive producer, and he's here. Say hi, Kaden.
Hi.
All right. He's here. Ray GURU, I spoke to him this morning. My technical advisor, musical engineer, and director. Dante GURU is my backup co-host and show advisor. And to our guy in the sky, in heaven, we appreciate you, Cousin Aaron. And like I tell you guys every single time that we do this podcast, I have a chair that sits here right next to me. That's probably where Cousin Aaron is sitting, watching over us, making sure that we do the right thing, and we keep his memory alive with that chair as well. Our motto and saying is this has been a Black Goat production for Black Goat Sports. Copyright 2022. All rights reserved. We don't hate, we congratulate. We always create, and we don't steal from anybody. And we want to say thank you to the Doors. Kaden used to call them the Floors when he first heard that. He didn't know who they were. Is that right, Kaden?
That is correct.
That, he said they were the Floors. I told him that was my favorite rock group of all time, and he said, "Oh, who's that? The Floors?" I said, "No, it's the Doors." So anyway, use the hashtag Big Props and the hashtag Guru Talkin Sports. All right, now for the shout outs. People I want to shout out. I want to make sure that I try to get everybody in here. To my Cowboy fans, I appreciate you. Ashley, Sheila Brooks, Miss Ann, appreciate you. Anna and Vernon Myers, appreciate you guys. My D-Alien peeps, appreciate you all. Bella B, Jeff in Southland, Rick in Buffalo, Mel, Lori, Adriana, all you guys, I really appreciate you guys on Twitter. You guys are the best. You guys are family. You know you're family. My friends on Facebook, all the Eagle fans, my cousin Paul, my cousin James, Charlie Rogers, Chris Kerwin, Denise Hyde, Jeff Brown, Keith Stewart, Keith George. He's a Cowboy fan. I gotta, shout him out. My friends over in Jersey, Big Al and Kareem, Jamie Dorsey, Mike Fox, Uncle Gary and cousin Dame, Kate, Betty, Christian, Hunter, Garrett, and Tony. Appreciate you guys too. Those are my people from work, and they are the best set of people that I work with, and I really appreciate them. All the drivers at my company, I appreciate you guys too. All right, so this is it. We're wrapping it up, and I want you guys to know that I really, really appreciate you listening. You stay tuned for episode 137. I'll be back next week, and I'll probably have Kaden GURU and Dante GURU in here if Kaden GURU's available. If Dante GURU's available, we're definitely going to have to talk about the Raiders and our problems that we have. And like I said, hey, everybody knows that the Guru is fair, right? Am I right?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I try to be fair. Make sure that, you guys know that the Guru is always right. So, like I told you guys in Philadelphia, enjoy your little run now because it'll be over pretty soon. Anyway, is that right, Kaden?
Whatever.
Oh man, I love messing with you guys, man. Philadelphia fans are the best. You guys, like I said, I started that mess on Facebook this morning, and you guys about ready to run me out of town. Actually, I don't live in the town. I live outside of Philadelphia. So I can talk all the mess I want. All right. So you guys, I'll talk to you next week. You guys be safe. Enjoy the rest of your sports weekend. And come back next week and we'll make some more jokes about how the Eagles lost. And right, Kaden?
Yeah, whatever.
Or I might be eating my second plate of crow, so you never know what's going to happen. You guys take care. Be safe out there. And we will see you back here next week for episode 137. The Guru will see you real soon, as we always do. We always leave a moment of silence for Cousin Aaron. We appreciate you. We miss you, Cousin Aaron. You guys take care. Talk to you soon. Later.